Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Jeffrey Epstein Show. I'm your host, Bobbycapucci, and this is Daily Drop number 92. All right, the Ghislaine Maxwell situation gets weirder and weirder by the minute, folks. I am totally convinced now, at this point, that she was the true ringleader behind this whole entire Epstein operation. I believe that obviously they were a 1A and 1B combination type deal. It wasn't like she was the one that could kick it all into overdrive without Epstein or vice versa. They were, codependent on each other to do this. But I truly believe that it was Maxwell who had the contacts. It was Maxwell who brought this to the table. And it was Maxwell who kicked it into high gear. Now, I believe that Jeffrey Epstein was a sick, depraved animal who had very disgusting proclivities. And I believe that Ghislaine Maxwell knew that Jeffrey Epstein was into the same disgusting, weird shit she was into and realized that they could use Jeffrey Epstein, they could wield him as a tool. And that's what they did. They used Epstein as a tool to set up this whole blackmail operation. And the article we're going to read tonight from the headline alone is a doozy, folks. It is an absolute doozy. According to according to a source, Ghislaine Maxwell is being protected by former U.S. Navy SEALs around the clock. What the hell? Who is paying for that? Why are they protecting her? Why is Ghislaine Maxwell, some pedophile, so important? Why is she being treated as if she was the top dog? Could it be she was the top dog? Look, folks, and that is just my opinion, right? That's where the evidence has led me to this point. I don't believe for one single second that this happened in a vacuum, and I don't believe for one single second that this happened without the CIA, Mossad knowing about it, okay? And that is exactly where we're at. And every day that goes by that Ghislaine Maxwell is not brought to justice is another day that just cements the point and drives it home that she is being protected by extremely powerful people. And who those powerful people are? I don't know. We could take some guesses, right? We'll start with everybody in those court documents and work our way out. So there's some pretty powerful people that have been named in those court documents with a lot of money. Glenn Dubin, Les Wexner, etc., etc. Now, these guys have a lot to lose. Are they helping Ghislaine Maxwell? Did they hire the security? What company is the security hired through? These are the questions that hopefully this article will answer, but for some reason, I highly doubt we'll get all of those answers yet. So, if you'd like to contact me, you can do that at bobbycapucci@protonmail.com. That's BOBBYCAPUCCI@protonmail.com. Now, this article was produced by the Daily Mail, and it was published by Ian Gallagher, chief reporter for the Mail on Sunday. The headline: Prince Andrew's friend Ghislaine Maxwell, the former lover of pedophile financier Jeffrey Epstein, is under 24-hour guard by former U.S. Navy SEALs amid fears for her life. What? As if the story couldn't get any weirder. She fears for her life? Okay. Ghislaine Maxwell, the former girlfriend of convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, is being guarded around the clock by former U.S. Navy SEALs amid concern that her life is in danger, the Mail on Sunday can reveal. Is she using this as a, well, my life is in danger, feel bad for me? This could be some misinformation, folks. Who knows what's really going on in this case right now at this point? Who the hell knows what Ghislaine Maxwell is truly up to? She is definitely conniving, she is definitely manipulating, and she is definitely operating to her own music right now. When is somebody going to turn the tables on her? When is somebody going to upend her apple cart? A source says ex-special forces are shuttling the 58-year-old friend of Prince Andrew from one safe house to another across the American Midwest following credible death threats. Safe house? One to another? The Midwest? Wait a minute, just yesterday it was Israel. Now she's in the Midwest? This lady she sure has some skills, huh? Can she teleport? Does she have one of those Star Trek teleportation devices? She calls it up. Jean-Luc Brunel, beam me up. What does that even mean? So now she's in the Midwest, she's in America? If she's in America, why is she not arrested yet? I don't care who's guarding her. Serve her with a subpoena and arrest her. Epstein is said to have sexually abused dozens of teenage girls, and Miss Maxwell, along with others, is alleged to have facilitated his behavior. She has denied any wrongdoing. Not only has she facilitated his behavior, folks, for those of you just joining us, but she also participated in said behavior. That's right, she was involved in abusing these girls as well. She is now the principal focus of an FBI investigation and is said to hold the key to the truth about the Duke of York's relationship with the disgraced financier, pedophile, and whether he had sex with a 17-year-old girl. The Duke has repeatedly denied these allegations and any suggestion of wrongdoing. While Miss Maxwell has never been accused by the authorities of criminal wrongdoing, Epstein's alleged victims have portrayed her as his madam and his fixer. And that's not just shooting off of the cuff, right? It wasn't like girls just made accusations. Oh yeah, this, and this. These are in court documents, sworn statements, depositions, actual things that have meaning, folks. All right? And it's not one or two girls. It's not one girl. It's dozens upon dozens and dozens of young little girls who these sick, depraved animals abused. A source said there has been so much rubbish written about Ghislaine. The reality is she receives multiple credible death threats on a daily basis. The hate mail is sometimes 2 feet high. Oh yeah? Where are they sending it to if nobody can find her? The Sun can't even find her. Hate mail? I highly doubt it. Nice try, but we're not falling for it, okay? She's a depraved animal, and she's going to get hers. Death threats. Oh, please. Nobody even knows where she is. Where's she getting the death threats exactly? I don't buy it. Sorry, I call BS on all of that. She is constantly moving. Her life is in danger. She is being guarded by the best of the very best, and that includes former U.S. Navy SEALs. She's not under the protection of any government. She's on her own. Yeah, okay, sure she is. I'd like to know who this source is. This source is a liar. There's no doubt. There's no doubt that this source is lying, trying to obfuscate, just like the In-N-Out burger photo op. Maxwell is swift, folks. Maxwell is smart. She is cagey. I was talking to my father earlier, and I brought up the example. She grew up like Cersei Lannister. All right, the court politics, the Lannister court politics. What do you think? The Maxwell's living room or their kitchen room, their dining room was any different than what was going on in someplace like the Lannisters? These are power brokers, folks. Ghislaine Maxwell has been a spy since before she could walk, or as Junior Soprano would say, since she was in short pants. She's not fooling me, and this whole BS article that they're running here is not fooling me either. Prince Andrew was forced to step back from public life following a disastrous Newsnight interview about his friendship with Epstein, who was found dead in his cell last year. During the interview, the Duke invoked his friendship with Miss Maxwell, the daughter of disgraced media tycoon Robert Maxwell, as the reason he came into Epstein's orbit. Last month, Virginia Roberts accused the Duke of knowing she had been trafficked to the UK when they allegedly met when she was 17. She has previously claimed Andrew bought her alcohol in London's Tramp nightclub before they had sex at Miss Maxwell's home. The Duke has repeatedly denied the allegation, insisting he spent the evening at home after taking his eldest daughter, Beatrice, to a Pizza Express in Woking, Surrey. Yeah, we all know that, folks. Because he took his daughters to get pizza in the afternoon, evening-ish, he couldn't be involved in any sex trafficking or rape. Come on, he was eating with his daughters in the afternoon. And plus, that's not even the kind of kid he wears around town. Duh! Last week it was claimed he begged Miss Maxwell to defend him publicly, but she reportedly refused. A source told the New York Post she carefully considered it, but decided no good would come of it. It isn't in her best interests. I would really love to know who these sources are. Who are you? As a person, why would you not spill the beans on somebody like Maxwell? I don't care how close of a friend she is. Are you kidding me right now? The crime she's accused of, and not just willy-nilly accused, not just throw some poop at the wall and see what sticks. No, my friends. Credible accusations. Sources told the Mail on Sunday, Miss Maxwell has become increasingly frustrated with the lies being told about her. One said, she's become the most hunted and hated woman in the world. The reality is, she's done nothing wrong. Her life has been ruined, but she's fully confident she will be vindicated. Great, come forward. We're waiting for you to come forward to vindicate yourself. Come forward and have a conversation with the authorities. Better yet, come forward and have a conversation with me. I would love to have a nice, long, meaningful conversation with you, Ghislaine. She believes her good name will be cleared, eventually. There's another side to the story, and it will come out. For now, people assume she is guilty. She's living a nightmare and trusts no one. Yeah? How do you think the girls feel? How do you think the girls you abused feel? Ghislaine, how do you think that those girls feel? How do you think their families feel? Do you think that they've had an easy life? Do you think they've had an easy run of it? Ghislaine? Yeah, things have been, just whipped cream and peaches for them. The mental anguish, the days upon days of self-deprecating, the day after day of wondering if you're worthwhile, wondering if you should even be alive. I can't even imagine the thoughts that were going through these girls' minds. And this lady is still living the high life? Oh, hate mail 2 feet high. Oh, I feel bad for Ghislaine. No, I don't feel bad for Ghislaine. Not one single bit. She is entitled to a speedy trial, and then we, the people, are entitled to harsh and severe punishment. Ghislaine is prepared to face it in a court of law, but not in the court of the media or Twitter. She has a story to tell, and she will tell it when the time is right. The time should be right now, so why don't they arrest her? Miss Maxwell's lawyers declined to comment. Of course they did. That's all they ever do is decline to comment. Miss Maxwell's lawyers are a bunch of tools as well. I have to tell you folks, this whole entire situation with Ghislaine Maxwell is so aggravating to me. How this lady can slip the whole entire thing here, the whole entire case, the way she's getting away with all of this, and she hasn't been arrested yet. What sort of case do you actually have left to build? Isn't it time to just start arresting people and then watching them turn on each other? That's how it works. That's what you usually do, FBI. Why are you not doing it right now in this case? And why is this not a RICO case? All right, folks, if you'd like to contact me, you can do that at Bobbycapucci at protonmail.com. That's BOBBYCAPUCCI at protonmail.com. And if you'd like to help support the podcast, you can do that by clicking on the GoFundMe link inside of the description box. We will be back tomorrow with some more good stuff, folks. Talk to you then. Enjoy your Saturday.